In the womb of time, where the world was but an infant, the Precambrian seas whispered tales of life yet to be. A time so distant it teems with mystery, shrouded in the gossamer veil of our planet's infancy. Here, in the primordial soup of existence, the first sparks of life stirred, setting the stage for evolution's grand performance. In this ancient epoch, the first neurons flickered into being, primitive and raw. These were the humble beginnings of consciousness, the first tendrils of thought reaching out into the void. As life diversified, these neural networks grew more intricate, weaving a tapestry of cognition that would span the ages. Our ancestors, simple organisms adrift in the oceanic abyss, began to sense, to feel, to perceive. In the silent depths of the Precambrian seas, the concept of self was born. And so, within the briny depths, the first seeds of belief took root. Beneath the bony vault, two hemispheres lay, unaware of each other's existence. In the cradle of our consciousness, they were like two islands, separated by an ocean of ignorance. To the left, the seat of logic, of reason, of sequences and patterns. To the right, the home of creativity, intuition, and the rich tapestry of emotion. Each hemisphere unique in its function, but both critical in shaping the human experience. In this division, a space was carved for the birth of imagination, a realm where the tangible could blend with the intangible, where reality could dance with fantasy. Here, in the mind's theater, gods and angels were born, figures of power and love, of fear and hope, crafted from the clay of human thought and emotion. They spoke to us, guided us, gave us a sense of meaning and purpose in a world that often seemed chaotic and uncaring. In the quiet corners of the mind, the supernatural took form and found voice. In the crucible of thought, language was born, a bridge across the great divide, a bridge that connected not just two hemispheres of a single brain, but many minds fostering a shared consciousness. In the beginning, language was but a rough tool, yet it held the power to shape the world. It carved out meanings, it painted pictures, it whispered secrets. It was the birth of stories. These stories, spun from the gossamer threads of imagination, were woven into the tapestry of shared myths and legends. They served as a beacon, guiding us through the labyrinth of existence. They gave voice to the silent song humming in the heart of every human. This song, this inner melody, was no longer confined within the walls of a single mind. It flowed freely, resonating with the rhythm of countless hearts. Thus, the inner song found resonance in the hearts of others. In the dance of thought and belief, religion and philosophy took their first steps. As our ancestors found language to share their inner visions, they began to sculpt the raw stuff of dreams into stories. These stories, passed down through countless generations, became the bedrock of our earliest religions. Each one a tapestry woven with threads of Precambrian thought, capturing the essence of humanity's earliest yearnings. But as societies grew more complex, so too did their belief systems. Philosophy emerged as a way to reason with reality, to question and understand the nature of existence itself. Great thinkers challenged the narratives spun by religion, yet they too were guided by those same ancient threads. They sought to untangle the knot of belief, to carve order from the chaos of the mind. And so, through philosophy, reason found its voice. It was a voice tempered by faith, shaped by the echoes of ancient intuitions. In the echoes of ancient intuitions, faith found form and reason found voice. With the dawn of reason, the cerebral highway was lit with the glow of logic. This transformative period saw the triumph of rational thought over ancient superstitions and hallucinations. As humanity ventured forth on this illuminated path, the shadowy figures of myth and magic receded, their once terrifying forms now mere silhouettes against the brilliant light of knowledge. Modern science has further brightened this cerebral highway. It has dissected the mind, exposed the universe, and revealed the interconnectedness of all things. The once unfathomable mysteries have become comprehensible, their solutions now within our grasp. The neural pathways that once struggled to bridge the divide between left and right hemispheres now rejoice in the harmonious symphony of thought and understanding. But let us not forget our origins. As we journey forward on this highway of logic, the echoes of our past still reverberate in the recesses of our minds. Yet in the depths of consciousness, the Precambrian intuitions still stir. And so, we return to the shores of the dreaming sea, where psyche meets mystique. The journey of belief has been a long and winding one, beginning from the Precambrian seas and evolving through the corridors of time to nestle in the modern mind. Our earliest ancestors, adrift in a world of unknowns, found solace in the stories they spun from the threads of their imagination. These stories, born from the interplay of the two hemispheres of the brain, filled their world with gods and angels, demons and spirits. These supernatural entities, created by neural pathways struggling to bridge the divide, gave voice to their fears and hopes, their dreams and aspirations. As time wore on, these stories were passed down through generations, refined and reshaped to suit changing times and cultures. They formed the bedrock of our earliest religions, providing structure and order to a chaotic world. Through these narrative threads, the human mind sought to make sense of the world around it, giving birth to philosophy and the quest for knowledge. Even as our understanding of the world grew, these ancient intuitions held sway over our minds. They influenced our sense of morality, our concepts of right and wrong, and our belief in a higher power. These Precambrian threads, woven deep into the fabric of our consciousness, continue to shape our beliefs and guide our actions. Today, logic and reason light up our cerebral highways. We have made great strides in understanding the world around us and within us. Yet, the echoes of our past still resonate within us, in the form of faith, morality, and notions of deity. These are not mere vestiges of our past, but integral components of our humanity. They provide us with a sense of purpose, a moral compass, and a connection to something greater than ourselves. In the dance of neurons and notions, we find the rhythm of belief, the melody of the mind, and the harmony of the heart. We are the products of our past, shaped by ancient intuitions and modern knowledge. And even as we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, we cannot escape the pull of our Precambrian origins. For it is in the depths of our consciousness where psyche meets mystique that we truly find ourselves.